Hello again, guys. Hope you're crafting well this weekend. We've got a pretty little card which is a bit of nonsense. Give to somebody with a sweet tooth, perhaps with a box of sweeties as well. The main thing is print out all the items as usual and cut around the edges. The first thing to do before you do all that is sugar the sweeties, and this is very easy. A little bit of glitter glue, and it's easier done before you start cutting the individual sweets out. Much easier to do it this way. It's just a case of using glitter glue. The one that I've got now, this is called Iridescent Sparkle. That's very, need to shake it down to the end of the tube. That's better. So it's a case of put a little dab onto any one of the flour, any one of the sweeties there, and sort of sweep it around with your finger. Just like that. If you can see the shine on that there, possibly not. You will do as I do a few more. But it's so easy. Just a little dab of glitter glue, and a little dab will do you. And it shows, because it's iridescent, it shows the colour through whatever the little sweetie is, whatever colour it might be. We all like pastels, I'm sure. Just a little dab will do you. Smooth it around, and once that it dries very quickly. Once it's dry, just cut the pieces out that you need. Okay? Now, the next thing is to cut around the card edges that you've printed off. I've cut around them, as you can see there, and I've cut out the edge, made it a nice curvy edge. So there are those to cut out, and then there's one that's a paper one to cut out. And then fold the card, fold it down, leaving a small section there that will bend over. So it's bent together like that for the effect. And on this longer side at the back, I put strips of padded tape, like the foam tape, and I've also put a strip of double-sided tape there. This is so that we can put the main part of the card in there so that it stands when it's done. So it's a case of taking off the tape covers on there, and the one on the double-sided tape there. Put that in evenly into the fold. There we are. And press that on there, and you've got your card in the stand position where you want it to be. Now, as you can see, I've put some of the sweeties on already. Put them on in any direction that you like, in any pattern. You might even, maybe, spell somebody's name out with them. And then the circle, well, the oval, like a dish, I put the bigger ones on there as an appetizer. And what else can you call them? An appetizer. On the bottom fold there, I've put 2 more double-sided tabs. And it gives it a sort of a little pocket. Well, you've got 2 really, because you've got 1 there as well. So the idea is put the sweets wherever you want them to be, and then on the back of this, on the oval platter with the sweets on there, I'll put another double-sided tab. That I've tried to fit that in so it didn't go over the top of the card, so that you would not have trouble getting that in an envelope. So there we are. Now that is almost done. You can add other decorations, of course. A friend of mine has already done it and put some peel-off borders around the curves, which is a little bit, well, takes a little bit of doing really. It's how much time you've got, and it depends on who it's for, I suppose. If it's something very special, then we always take more time. But it's how you like it to be finished off. It doesn't take a lot of doing. The main thing is just cutting out the sweeties and cutting out around the scalloped edge. Just put the tag on gold, just to give it a little highlight. There we are. There we are. There we go. I know that looks like a lot, but like I said before, if I stick things, I like them to stay stuck, and they usually do. Here we are then. Happy birthday on this one. Again, it can go whichever way you want it to go. We'll try it the other way on this. And you could, of course, depending on who it's for, you could possibly put in there maybe folding money or something like that if you're feeling generous. The last thing to do on it is on the inside. We've got a paper insert which is the same design with a scalloped edge. We just fold that in half, and then with the double-sided tape doesn't need to be close to the edge on this. Take off the tape cover, and I've just taken the tape off that one, put that in the fold there, and then fold it over. And then where the other one is, the other tape, take the tape cover off there and fold it over. And then you've got a nice insert, so you can write anything in or put a verse in if you have one, whatever you choose. Enjoy making it. Make somebody's day a little bit sweeter. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye for now.